please leave the Big Brother house. Jade, please leave the Big Brother house. Jade, please leave the Big Brother house.
This summer, Big Brother turned Jade Goody from an unknown dental nurse into the most written-about woman in Britain. She was the beast who became a babe.
He said them Hussein's letting me out to drive.
This is what happened next.
I was asleep.
The 26th of July, and 10 million people watch as Jade walks down the stairs into a new life. Fans have brought banners and pants, and Jade's favourite TV star, Graham Norton, has come to meet her. There's even a message from Johnny Depp.
Jade, you man. Good luck, Jade.
Johnny Depp.
Life will never be the same again. Half an hour after leaving the house, and Jade is taken to see the show's psychiatrist and to read what the papers have written about her. She has been on the tabloid front pages 52 times. There have been character assassinations, accusations, and kiss and tells.
My mate, who I actually thought was my real mate, sold the story to the paper. That's why she went in tonight. Don't know what she wrote, God knows. Another one, of course, God, I didn't really like her, said that I bullied her and sent me with a pair of scissors. My ex-boyfriend sold the story about me in the paper or something. That one where I meant to look like a monster and I'm on the floor and I'm like, ah, nice. I find it funny though. I don't think I'm a minger. I can't believe I got a message off of Johnny Depp. I don't know, I can't remember. He's just too overwhelming. He wanted me to win it. He likes me. Oh my God. Graham Norton wants me to go on his show 3 times a week. I can't believe that. Oh my God, Graham Norton. Oh, he must be on his show. I think, well, yeah, he does. I don't know. And I'm here with all this banana scenario. Johnny Depp. I might get a green card now, eh?
Jade may have come fourth, but rumours are quickly spreading that she will make much more than £70,000 if she chooses to sell her story. The media are starting to call her the real winner. 1:30 a.m. and 32 journalists have gathered at the Big Brother press conference to ask the last questions the housemates will answer for free.
What do you miss most in the house, Jade?
Did I miss most? I miss going to get me nails manicured and my toes and my sunbeds and my glamour.
I missed really people, and I miss my family and my best friends and my twin sister and my mum, my dad. It's people and communication. Just the odd, I went to Japan.
Sorry.
I just wanted to ask you where you'd like to see your lives go from now.
I was a star in my mum's eyes, though. I'm a star in anybody's eyes, so I'm glad enough to go back as a dental nurse. Well then, I think.
Among the assorted reporters are representatives from News International and the Express Group. Both are lining up to do battle for Jade's exclusive story. The opening bid is more than £100,000.
Thank you, I don't even know you are, thank you.
2 a.m, 5 hours after leaving the house, Jade makes it to the after-show party.
Christmas and birthday all at once.
David, her temporary publicist, will brief her on the ever-increasing offers.
I don't know what's going on.
Once he can get her out of there.
You'll see everybody.
Oh, yes, we're going now.
Jade finally leaves at 3 in the morning. It's the first chance she's had to talk to her mum Jackie, but she's not going home to Bermondsey. Jade, Jackie and David are heading for a 4-star hotel in Hertfordshire.
Your dress looks wicked on you.
I was like that in a toilet.
Oh, very, very proud of you. Do you know that? This is the lady Kate who's doing your documentary at the moment.
I've not met her, she's just been with me all day.
And she ain't left me alone either.
I just need to take a breath because I feel I'm going to faint.
There's lots of things I need you to talk together about.
Okay.
There's interviews, offers for interviews in magazines and TV and stuff like that.
Right.
yeah? And I'll be able to explain everything. 'Cause there's quite a few things happening.
I'm not being rude, but I'm not listening to you. I'm listening to Dave.
Jade, the press has been over me so much. I've been here in this hotel.
I don't know. I'll just wait until I speak to Mr. Yagi and everyone.
Got my own bodyguard. I ain't even been living at home. You want to see your bedroom? I can't decorate with the banners you got all over the place, mate. It was decorated after all your fame's gone down, when your home sorted, yeah?
I got fame. I'm just still a normal person.
Yeah, so am I, but your bedroom ain't at the moment. You've got every scrapbook, every videos are still taping for you.
I've got every video because I said that stuff. I said, I hope my mum's used her brain and taped
Oh, Jade, you got 24 hours red button. I used to watch you until I fell asleep. I was like, let's go sleep now, Jade. Oh, this looks nice, Jade, doesn't it?
Oh, it's like my only house.
Oh, it's a
little
lodge.
house. It's like a mansion, Jade. We're in the middle of the countryside, look.
Oh.
Look at this, Jade. It's a lodge.
I've never been treated like this in my life.
It's your palace.
no,
Next to
have I?
your names.
I've got no clothes for tomorrow.
I've got your suitcases downstairs.
What's in? I don't want the ones I've had in Big Brother house. I've got no.
Have you got any clothes with you?
Mum, I've been in the Big Brother house for the past 2 months.
What have you got at home?
Do you want me to buy you some new clothes?
Why, have you not bought me anything? Oh, can't I go shopping?
Tomorrow, there's going to be quite a few kind of newspaper and magazine things you see. But they'll style you for those.
What, in clothes?
Yeah.
Oh, that's all
dress
right
you.
then. Yeah, that's fine. As long as tomorrow I'm dressed, I had to wear, it's fine.
Saturday morning, 12 hours after leaving the house, Jade decides to accept the News International offer. In return for their £250,000, she will give The Sun and News of the World her time and her story exclusively for a week. News of the World journalist Sharon Marshall was so keen to secure this scoop, she persuaded Jackie to live with her for the last week of Big Brother.
It was a tabloid fight to the death, basically the bidding war. Every single major tabloid was going for Jade. Jackie was interesting in that she was the only one of the families, I'd say, of all the Big Brother people that never spoke to the press. I mean, we've been around there pretty much, I think it was about 2 hours after Jade had gone in the house, to be honest, and talked to her, and it was always like, no, I can't talk, I don't want to jeopardise her chances in the house. So we had a relationship going that we would chat and talk about what had happened in the house, but she never actually wanted to go in the paper. That only changed in the very last week of Jade being inside.
There was the Sunday People, the Sunday Mirror, and the Daily Mirror, right, and the Daily Star, right? Kate, I was paying £3 from a cab from here to the corner shop because of the cameras running all over me. That was just before the News of the World come down, and then Sharon said, Jack, we've seen what's round here, we've seen how much they're on you, would you prefer to be taken away? And I went, what do you mean? So she went, like Jade and Brett, you'll be in a different hotel. I said, no, I won't, not on my own, I won't. She went, no, move. No, I'll be with you.
We actually spent a week together in the end. We sort of went away for a week, and it was absolutely fascinating that the stuff that I heard about Jade just completely changed my view of her. People are just fascinated by Jade because she's not this sort of manufactured pop star. She's very real, and we've seen real emotions in that house. And she's just one of those people that you genuinely wanted to read more about. We actually put on 105,000 sales. She was the one that sold papers. None of the other people in that house that have done buy-ups with other papers and magazines had anything like that dramatic effect on sales. Was she worth actually spending a week with her mother? She was absolutely worth it.
£250,000 richer, Jade's new life is about to begin.
She was favourite to win, but Jade has come fourth in Big Brother, despite capturing the nation.
Sunday the 28th of July, 2 days after leaving the house, Jade Goody is still the most talked about woman in Britain.
Cheers from the crowd. She then set the record straight about what happened between her and PJ.
But the Sun and News of the World have the exclusive, and they're going to guard it. Jade is kept away from prying eyes in another secret 5-star hotel. But she manages to steal a couple of hours with her best mates.
There was a party, but I'm not allowed to go to the party because I can only talk to certain people and stuff like that, so I can't go. That's it, really. I might actually put it back on the show. I'm staying there tomorrow though, so you won't see it tomorrow. All right then, bye Craig. Oh yeah, this is Georgia, who I refer to him, yes, as Dunking.
Why?
This is Emily.
This is why.
She'll show you a bit later. This is Emily. And this is that crying over him, yes. And Shah, this is Donata. Who I talked about in the house and referred to as the loon. And we just got the first time I've got to see him since I've been at the house, and it's really nice. And this is what I'd be doing if I was at home, eating and drinking. Oh yeah, you appreciate your friends so much more being locked up in that place all that time. And you're not really with real friends, are you? Yeah. I told you it's the required taste, Olives. You ain't got that taste yet.
I thought, right, when you come out, I thought you was gonna ring me on the Saturday morning and say, come and get me, we'll go out for a drive or something, and I thought I was gonna go and pick her up at her house. I didn't know it would be all that.
I thought the same, I thought I was going home. I rang Emily.
You thought you would go back to work on the Monday?
Yeah, I did.
Do you think Jade's famous now?
Yes.
Yes. Oh God, I ain't no celeb.
I was in work today and the radio was on and it was like, the real truth about Jade, what she really got up to with PJ under the sheets. And I was like, oh, please.
I don't want to sit here and say, oh, I'm a star, oh, I'm a celebrity. Because I'm not, I'm just a face. I was the lucky person to go in the Big Brother house, and I'm just a face that will be recognised and hopefully recognised for nice reasons and nice things like that. And that's how I like to keep it. I don't want to start people thinking I'm getting on my rails. Oh, excuse me, celeb coming through, because I'm not like that, so.
We go to a club, I'm queuing up, I ain't walking to the front thinking I'm a celeb. I went, oh, right, you do that, I'll go to the front.
Do you know we are? We're Jade's friends.
Yeah, we're Jade's friends.
I think at the beginning it's a novelty, isn't it? It's what every girl wants, really.
I'm 21 and I'm so excited and I'm just like, oh my God, and I like it. I was sitting in the car today and all that was it was like tinted out windows and I was thinking, oh, I wish I could see you because I like people's like double takes, like, is that her? And I like it, I do like it. I'm not all I like it, I like to be looked at. But I'm 21 and it's not as if I'm like, I just want to enjoy the moment right now. So it might run out in a couple of months, it might run out in a few years, but while it's there, I will enjoy it and I will make the most of it because I'm never going to get it again.
4 days after leaving the house, Jade's next paycheck comes from Heat. They've shelled out for an interview which will run after the News International deal is over. Features editor Michelle Davis has travelled to Jade's hotel.
When we spoke to your mum, we put you on the cover and it was our biggest ever selling issue.
Oh my God! I can't believe that.
It was about 547,000 copies.
Oh, I can't believe that. Oh my God. Oh my God, move over, Posh Spice. My friend actually said to me, she went, oh, Jade, it's been great. My friend Kelly, she went, Jade's been great. She went, he was on the front of Heat. She went, and Posh Spice is in the top corner. She went, you've got your big face on it. I couldn't believe it.
Were you aware of the bidding war that was going on for you?
The bidding war?
In the different newspapers and that?
No, I had no idea. I still really don't know much about it now.
Your mum reckons that you kind of got no sort of value of money.
I haven't. I have no idea.
Takeaway could be the same as 10,000.
Yes, she's so right because do you know, I have no idea about money at all because I thought.
Do you realise how much?
I do now because at first I thought how much money I had now. I thought 70 grand was a lot more. But now I realise that it's not, and I was like, oh my God! And then when I realised how much money I've got now, like. Because they had to do it and say like how much it was like from a millionaire to this, and it was like $250,000 sort of on that sort of line. I was like, what, $250,000? And I understand $250,000, but if you were to write the figure out, I wouldn't have a clue. I'd think, right, is that a lot?
After the interview comes the glamour as Jade is prepared for the Heat photo shoot.
I love all this, don't I? I thought one thing I was missing it. Well, not that I've ever did like this before. But I was missing that in the house, like my nails and everything being done. It's really weird though when you've got people, you're standing there and you're doing something, and then as soon as it's bright, you've got people coming up to you with you brushing your hair. No. I've had my hair brushed about 100 times. I normally brush it once a day. Sometimes I don't even brush it a day. I just stick it up.
In central London, Jackie is also having a free hairdo. She's taking part in the practice run of a daytime TV show.
Right, we've got a Ziggy Stardust and a Dave Beckham all in one.
The hair salon gossip turns to celebrity.
Well, it's Jade on the front. I'm like in the middle. Yeah, of course it is. It's a nightmare seeing me everywhere. It's basically about, we really have declared Jade's mum as a lesbian now. A lesbian. I'm ashamed of what I am.
Are you famous now then?
No. No, Jade is. Jade's a star. A mini celebrity, I think.
Mini celebrities have minders too, and Jackie's has a strict timetable. Jackie needs to get to a photo shoot.
No one in their right mind stands there and says, told the hairdressers to hurry up. Please.
I mean, there's nothing I can do, really.
It's not.
You know what I mean? I'm just like,
unless you take it off and let me go out like this, and that's not happening.
The front cover one, I'm meant to be a princess and I'm eating chips or something.
Oh, right, okay. Why a princess?
Because I am a princess, actually.
That's it. That's what you're leaning towards this. That's perfect, Jade.
Well, the concept of the shoot is kind of relating a bit to Jade's personality in the house. So we're doing an angel look, good girl Jade, and we're doing a red devil look, which represents bad Jade.
And this is
Naughty
just
Jade.
a bit of high camp glamour.
Chips are the kind of, it's the Princess of Bermondsey, it's a mixture of Jade's personality.
You're decent.
Yeah.
There'd be more detail, but it's sort of...
Oh, that's pretty.
You look beautiful.
Can I keep it?
Yes, darling. There. Straighten, yeah. Lovely. Lovely. That's fabulous. Well done. She's brilliant and she's got a great smile. She's gorgeous.
She's really lively. She says what she thinks, and it's just fun. Yeah, isn't it? Definitely.
Well, you never know, do you? You never know. You meet people and then when they first start something and they're absolutely fine, you meet them 6 months later and things change and people change. Not always. Well, it's exhausting. And someone telling you fabulous the whole time, and, you know, it doesn't happen to everyone, and hopefully it won't with Jade. I mean, she seems pretty grounded.
What area of London? Are you going to stay in Bermondsey?
No, I'm not going to stay in Bermondsey. I'll just drive in to see our friends and drive home again. I want something in Kings Road or Chelsea, but I don't think I'll be getting that. I don't think I'll be getting that. So if I come back down to a normal level, Notting Hill or somewhere like that.
6 days after leaving the house, Jade is going back to Bermondsey, South London, for the first time. She's doing it in style on the Sun double-decker bus.
I'm going to go pick my mates up from work, and then I think we're going to go play a match. And then I don't know what we're doing. I'm very nervous. I'll probably turn up and it'll be in shambles. Nobody will be there. Get my love outside and sharp we got.
Hang on a minute, before you check in. Here we are then. 1, 2, 3, look at me.
Never watched Big Brother in my life. Watched the last 2 ones, that was all. Just to see how she got on, and she's a local girl. But she's got some gob, hasn't she? Thank you. Now I hate her. I've got to be honest with you, I hate her. I thought she was acting all the time.
Thank you, buddy.
Yeah.
Thanks, ladies. Bye.
It was all a big charade, I'm telling you.
But her hometown has plenty of staunch Jade supporters. Amongst them, Russell, the fishmonger at the local market.
When all the press was gathering, the wolf packs of the press was gathering, I took it a bit personally because I know Jade used to sit on that bench there in her lunch hour, so I knew, like, her sort of say hello to her and stuff, and I just thought it was a bit of a liberty. There's enough bad, you know, hard life in areas like this, and people that aspire to, you know, better themselves when they've got the courage, like, to go and put themselves on national TV. Yeah. It takes a bit of bottle, doesn't it, really? And, like, she done that, and I felt that, like, she should be an inspiration. And I've seen it, like, kids round here, like, look at Jade and look up to her now.
Jade has spent 9 weeks in the Big Brother house and 5 days in exclusive hotels, and she comes out to this. But she has her entourage with her: publicist, photographer, and bodyguard Tony Hussein.
it's all adulation, it's all good, but it's can be a bit overwhelming at times. Yeah. She's been held up for like nearly a week and then come out to this. It's more about the overzealous fan as opposed to any threat. Yeah, they just get a bit too manic. We might have to go soon, actually.
You're not going to have a voice tomorrow.
Oh my God.
I didn't feel to be loved.
Oh, that was not
Chaos, oh my God, I didn't think it was going to be like that.
No one will turn up, you were saying. Bloody hell.
The Sun bus leaves Bermondsey and Jade leaves with it. She's decided to move out of the flat she shares with her mum. New opportunities are opening up for her.
Hey, I'm finishing the washing.
You're not doing a washing?
Yes, I'm doing Jade's washing. I've done about 5 machine loads this morning. Now, I went down, had pie mash, and come back, and now I've got to go council later, that's all. Just to sort out that Jade don't live here no more and take her off of, you know, my rent book and the housing benefit and all that. So, like, instead of me paying all that bloody rent, Jade's got her own place. Well, she's not at the moment, but she will have. And she's not here, in any case.
I've grown up in Bermondsey all my life, and now there's nothing wrong with where I've grown up at all, because if there was, I would have been a bad person. I've come out to be quite a good person. And it's not that I want to get away from Bermondsey because I don't like it. I want to get away from Bermondsey because I've been there since I was a baby. I want to see what else is out there, that's all. Just I want to, let me go and live in Essex for a while, let me see what that's like. Let me go, you know, I need to experiment because I'm never going to grow up unless I experiment different things.
If her bedroom the same way as it is, because it's all her posters and her banners and everything that I brought back from the studio, so I just stuck them all over her place.
Oh no!
Banners. This is what Vic Miriam drew for us. This is the first primary school Jade ever went to, and they all wrote her this card. That is Tabridge Primary School, and I ended up knocking the headmaster out. This is all the things from her audience. I mean, the fan mail we get is lovely. She got 2 this morning. I ain't read them this morning. I usually read them. Every single thing with Jade in it. Everything. You name it, Jade in it. All Jade. And then they just go on her scrapbook. Bad, good. Look at her. Tramp. Look at that little tramp. The white one I'm talking about. Can't stand her. From day one, it's been Jade, okay? And you know what, since she's out the house, it's still Jade. Still Jade.
Jade's family are a tabloid newspaper's dream come true. Her dad has been in and out of prison. Her elder brother was adopted at birth, and she has cared for her mum since a motorbike accident Jackie had when Jade was just 5 years old.
The press grabbed on it because it was very interesting. Jackie is bisexual. Jackie has one arm. Andrew, Jade's dad, is in prison. Andrew was a recovering drug addict. It is a lot to grab on.
But this is the block that me and Jade squatted in. We was in Peckham, okay, on the Gloucester estate. And, okay, there was too many drugs around now. And Jade was a baby. And every time we opened the door, there was all this shit outside my house and Jade was washing it. So we came to Bermondsey and this house here, my mum lives in this block, and the next block on the ground floor, number 3 Pickwick House. Me and Jade squatted in there for 4 years, and then I had my accident in that block.
My life hasn't been very steady. Very steady. It's always been up and down and hard times, good times, etc. So I could have been bisexual, I could have been a drug addict because I could have followed in the footsteps of my father, I could have followed in the footsteps of my mum. But I'm my own person. My mum's brought me up to be my own person. You be and you do what you want to do and I'll back you all the way.
I read Jade's exclusive story the other day, and I've never ever, in all Jade's 21 years, how she had known about how she felt about the accident, her life, what she went through, and, oh God, I read it the other day and it made me cry. Made me cry, never ever, I couldn't believe it. I thought, boy, but it's really strange because we've never had that. I've never ever known. We spoke, Kate, but I've never ever known what really, deep in heart, how she felt about looking after me, growing up. Because I was her responsibility. you know, so she looked after me from 7 years old, you know, and cooked and cleaned. She even had to change a plug, you know, everything, Kate. So it was really nice to hear that she turned around and went, even if my mum lost her other arm, she said, I'll still give up everything and look after her 24/7. So that's really nice.
I needed a bit of time for myself. You know, I've looked after my mum a lot from my childhood, always worrying about something or another, too much for someone to have on their shoulders. And it was just nice to go into the house and just let everything go. You see, when I walked into the house, I think I was a baby Jade, but I like to think that I've come out a woman. I walked in as a baby and I've come out a woman.
She's a big woman and she's got a new life out there. She knows where I am, Kate. She'd never leave me. No, I'm her best pal, Kate. I'm her pal. I'm her mum and I'm her pal. Jade lives for me, Kate. She does.
Jade's life is changing quickly. After newspaper exclusives and photo shoots, it's time for book signings and the Graham Norton Show.
See you later, Kate. That's good.
Thursday the 1st of August, and Jade arrives, entourage in tow, and 45 minutes late at Channel 4. She's there to sign copies of the Big Brother book. It's the first time she's seen the other housemates since the show finished 6 days ago.
I've been up since 8:30 this morning with my personal fitness trainer since 8:30 and I have not stopped. And after
you got a fitness trainer?
Graham.
You got
yeah, personal fitness trainer.
To lose all your weight?
No, to just get tone up. That's it, yeah. I'm really extra because I've been doing shoots for the sun, shoots for the mirror. I
don't know how you could run it.
Oh, it's proper mad, I tell you.
An hour a day or something.
The tabloids are full of gossip about a bitter feud between Jade and Big Brother winner Kate Lawler.
What happened when you talked to the sun then?
Oh, it was just basically, it was done now. Come on, chat. It was just basically like, did you see eye to eye? No, not really. We had to have ups and downs in there. I had more ups and downs with Kate than anyone else. It's bizarre stuff about chinning up. Get a life.
Anything. And it's all a load of rubbish. So it just goes to show what the papers are like.
Oh yeah!
She just said that she said that we had our ups and downs and that, but she never said that she wanted chimney. So I can now take my bulletproof vest off.
I don't know how to write my name. What it is because the star wanted me
Johnny,
to...
she's not having lessons on how to write a signature.
Do you know what I mean?
Jade leaves the book signing early. She has to get to the LWT studios for the Graham Norton show.
She come in and she was overly nice to me. It was quite scary. It was like, oh, I'm sorry, I never said anything.
So it's obvious she did.
I don't know if she did or not. You don't know who to believe.
6 p.m. and Jade is in makeup before the Graham Norton show. She's the only housemate who's been asked to appear, and she has to rehearse.
Verucas, am I minging? And then he's, calm down, Lulu, where is Bond? I don't know, I've lost him, I'm in big trouble. And Q, he's furious too. And PJ, he's giving me a right mouthful and all. It is so funny, actually, I'm quite impressed about that.
So, Spotting, or Stan Andres, Spider-Man, and then the
Oh, spiders, you put spiders, do they come in there?
No, they don't.
Ooh.
I've got one.
I heard you had one on your crotch.
Yeah.
Sensation?
They're huge.
Very
Actually, there's a lot of animals in this show. We've got a ferret in this show as well.
What's a ferret?
A ferret, it's like a kind of...
Is it a bird?
No, it's a little animal thing. It's crossed between...
Like the thing in Groundhog Day.
A bit like that, only longer and skinnier and vicious.
Oh.
So essentially a bit like that in that it's an animal, but...
So there's two. I think that I don't know whether that one will fit. Well, we'll try them on. We'll take them upstairs to the dressing room.
Take them upstairs and have a plate, and that one will definitely fit. It's really stretchy.
Well, see how you get on. If it's gold, it is brilliant.
Yeah.
And we'll see how we get on.
Yeah,
I don't mind.
We've
The
got
giggle,
something
isn't it,
else.
really?
Yeah, I think this will look quite kind of cool. I'd wear it.
I wear it.
Rank. I think it's gonna look rank. I think I'll have to do my kind of little Hitler routine.
Let's do what you gotta do.
Oh, look, everyone. It's Jade! Oh! Now, you see? Jade, this is Jade. Jade, you must be a Bond girl. What's your name?
Yes, I am. My name's Lulu Galore.
Hello, Lulu Bernard. I'm Oddfeld, and I think you know Veruca.
This is the last television that Jade will do for a while. Her agents want her to keep a low media profile so they can plan her new career and avoid overexposure.
So like today, she's got her tutor for her reading and spelling and her maths. Then tomorrow, she's got her fitness trainer. You know, they're important things to Jade at the moment. You know, for her launch. Was it? Launch. Is that it? Yeah. Launch. For her launch. Because she's going to change and she's going to become Jade Goody, not Jade Big Brother 3. And that's what they're doing to her now. So she's going to dye all her hair back to brown. Well, she's always been blonde, but she's going to go brown now. So her normal colour's not going to be real now. But it's not a problem. She can't do her on TV programme until she realises these little bits are perks to help her where she's going. And all them opportunities are there, ready for her to say, well, yeah, I can go now. Because I'm not embarrassed no more. I can read that and I can spell that. You know, and she's not ready at the moment, Kate, so they're all just hanging on for her.
As part of her relaunch, Jade wants to get back to a size 10. Her agents have recommended a personal trainer, Kevin Adams.
It's not a conventional way of losing weight. You work into a short time frame, so whereas we find if we had like years, we don't have years. So just purely get off the quickest way.
Sweat, run.
John Knoll?
Yeah.
He's her agent. And he's been really digging her now. Look, Jade, you're just slacking, you lazy bitch. I know, but it's late nights. Look at my eyes, John, they're getting dark. But she knows she's got to personal training every morning, not just when once a week or twice a week and then go and stuff herself. She can't do that. You know, she really can't.
With Jade, yeah, it does take over your life because she's got to have a healthy eating regime, and she has a cheat day where she can eat, have one meal that's like what she wants with a dessert. But basically, yeah, it takes over your entire life.
In a nice way.
She came round yesterday evening.
Yeah.
And we went on the river to Le Pont Latour. She ordered her dinner and everything, our starters and all that, and she went, well, my dinner looks like a pile of shit. What do you mean it looks like a pile of shit? She said, well, I'll never come here again because it's a pile of shit. She said, that's all fat. That's all fat. Oh, okay, she's just thrown her dinner. I had a wreck of lamb, which was really nice. So I might as well just eat a bowl of carrots like this, she was saying.
Higher. Oh, listen, I don't care. As long as I get the results. When she's walking around in that tight black dress looking good. Thank you, Kev.
Jade keeps her personal trainer busy with 5 sessions a week. Her agents aren't slacking either.
I've got 2 people actually. I've got 2 people that really look after me. I've got one that deals with all the press stuff. So, yeah, say for example, I've got a magazine shoot with Heat. When look at the lady will come with me, she'll look at the picture and she'll go, we don't want that picture and we want these pictures. So I've got people that deal with all that, and if I had to give an interview to somebody, they'd go over it and say, like, well, no, she didn't say that, she said this. So it's just really for my own sake, it's a safety net. And then I've got another lady, and she is my agent. She's the one that everybody rings up and they ask her, like, could Jade do this and stuff like that. She's the one that puts all the deals, gets all the deals together. If I never had no agents, you probably would have seen me spread across the star or something. So it's quite good to have agents, because I think you've seen enough of me and my bits and bobs. So they're there to help me as on work side, but they're also my friends as well. So it's not like they're just there to chuck me in the deep end and get yourself a big fat wad of money. They will do their best for me.
In 9 weeks, 15 days, I've seen her once, and that was last night for 4 hours. And we went for a meal, and she got mobbed. Yeah, but that's not a problem. It's her getting over to you, getting the time out. That's all it is. Nothing to do with me. I'm free 24/7 now. It's Jade. I'm cutting him off now.
Who's that?
Jade's dad, I'm cutting him off now. He's driving me mad. I know he won't ring me back. He keeps telling me the same thing again and again and again.
He wants to see her?
Yeah, I never see her. Oh, well, I'm sorry, I can't see her either. But he talks to her more than I do. Yeah. He rings her from prison all the time. He just spoke to her.
If you've got something and you can work at it, then why not do it? Why not do it? So, of course, I'll be a fool to sit here and say, well, you know, I've got this now and I can't be bothered to do half of the stuff I'm doing, so I don't care. I'd be looked at as a fool, and I'm not a fool.
3 weeks after Big Brother, Jade's not doing press or TV, but she's still working at the sharp end of showbiz. Her agents have organised a tour of 30 nightclubs where Jade does personal appearances. For a brief meet and greet and a question and answer session, Jade charges over £1,000. Tonight it's 5 Mile Town in Northern Ireland.
Right, there's going to be about 5 people in this club because it's going to be a flop. Great.
It's 11:30, the pubs are closed. Jade's prediction might be right.
Oh my God, I can hear it. My mind goes brain dead sometimes, my mind, and I'm like, how do I spell Jade? Everyone knows me for Chipstick or am I minging? And I don't really like writing am I minging. And it's easy to write. Which one you can't spell names? You just write Chipstick.
To avoid difficult questions from a drunken or uninterested crowd, Jade is accompanied by a local comedian with a script, William Caulfield.
Is there any Irish in you?
Unfortunately not, but I wouldn't mind if there was. I like Irish.
Would you like some Irish in you?
No! Shit. There's some shit about it. There's about 10 people. It's one of the worst things I've done, actually.
It might just be you. It might be because of the camera as well. They probably act up because the camera's on.
It's rubbish. The life of a celeb. Oh my God.
40 miles away, it's club number 2 in Strabane.
1, and Jade is knackered. Jade is like 3 hours sleep. Can you see? 3 hours sleep.
There are more people than in the first club, but this creates its own problems.
The next person that threatens me in this club is the end of the gig. All right. The other thing is, I need a bigger distance when she's in the public. If she's going to do signatures, the doorman needs to keep a bigger distance between the crowd. They're letting people come through from all over the place.
That's one of the
all right. When she gets mobbed like that, if any problems happen, I cannot get her out of the way.
Yeah, isn't it? All right.
Don't get the extra doorman.
If you were looking for an ideal man, what would he look like? Joe, would you sing happy birthday to him?
Jade's been on a whirlwind trip since leaving the house. Personal training, personal appearances and a personal tutor. But now it's time to shop.
Thanks a lot, guys. Thank you very much.
It's 3 months since Jade Goody went into Big Brother, an unknown dental nurse. Now she's shopping for cars that cost more than she would have earned in a year. She's taking her agent with her to the showroom for advice. The only hitch is Jade can't drive.
Going to look for a nice bimmer for me to drive around in, but just like not too flashy because I can't drive, and I don't think it'd be ideal to be driving a nice car and then driving out the showroom and crashing it. Who said them Hussein's letting me out to drive? I don't even know who he is. Who is that? Is he a boxer or something? That's nice. Oh, this is nice, isn't it? Do you think of this one in bed? Oh, but I look like such a woman. Ooh. Does he say? It's not too flashy, is it, for you first sort of? Because what I don't really want is people to think, oh, you know, she just came for TV programme and now she's driving this big flashy car. Yeah. Looking in this from the outside, it doesn't look too, oh my God, there's Jade in your face. It looks just nice and subtle, and then in the inside I can make it sort of more how I'd like it to be. But if I'm having silver, I think it has to be dark interior.
Yeah, generally you go for a dark.
She's been in the garage for 15 minutes when she gets a visit from some now familiar faces.
How did these paparazzi find out so quickly? They're unbelievable. Aren't they horrible? God.
Her agent wants her to keep a low profile, but after just 4 weeks of constant paparazzi scrutiny, Jade's learning her own tricks.
If you let them take a picture there, but it'd be nice. If you don't, they're just going to slag me off again. I learned from when I went out, if you give them a picture, then they're right, it's like nice. If you don't, they just traumatise you, and I saw I'm going to get tomorrow, and great, fantastic.
So we better move because there's more now.
Let's go in this side. They'll probably follow me all the way back to Harlow. Great.
They've been doing that?
Yeah, they were actually outside Kevin's house at one stage. They wouldn't leave us alone.
She's got 4 accounts. One for her house, where she wants to live. Yeah. So one for her car, one for spending, and one for all her bills. So, like, all her bills go in there and she'd never get in debt. She said, like, council tax and all that crap. Now, Jade has a credit card. She's allowed a credit card now. How many years she's been trying for that is unreal. So I said, how much did you spend the other day? Did you get your Gucci watch? She said, no. I said, what did you get then? She said, I got a Cartier one. She said it was dearer. She said 1,500 quid. It's beautiful. She's been a Gucci freak. But she got a Cartier watch. She got a new original Gucci bag and Gucci purse. She bought a Gucci ring, Chanel earrings and a Chanel necklace. And I went, where's your Tiffany ones? I got ya. She said, oh, I don't know, Mum, I got those. She said, but I have changes now. I said, okay.
Everybody seems to think I'm a millionaire and I've got 7 houses and 6 cars. Well, I'm not no millionaire. I'm not close to a millionaire. I've not even got 1 house, let alone 7, and I can't even drive. I've got a bit of money. Of course I've got a bit of money, but it's not... God, not half is not anything close to a meal. I think I'm comfortable to go and buy myself a nice little comfortable house, a nice little comfortable car, and that's it.
Jade is looking for her comfortable house. She's starting her hunt in fashionable Primrose Hill, northwest London.
You get to know this area a bit more now.
Just a little bit. Just a little bit. I've heard it's a nice area, so I think that's enough for me to get an apartment in.
Lots of celebs.
Is there? Oh, you see, I didn't know that. Oh, I didn't know that. Well, I've celeb them before.
You like what, newly built, or
would be
do you
nice,
like Victorian?
I don't, see, I'm not really sure. I've never really bought an house or even gone to look at an house before, so it's all really new to me, and just,
You need to
I'm a bit scared.
Well, okay. Whole houses round here, certainly the older ones, you're looking at probably about 1.2 million.
Right, well, I don't think I've got that much.
So maybe that's for in a few years' time. Well, obviously, you are well known, so, you know, you don't also want to be in somewhere where, you know, all the time you're going to get bothered and hassled. And the nice thing with Primrose Hill, people around Primrose Hill are used to well-known faces.
Oh, that's good.
So they tend to be a little bit more chill about it. Okay, I've got all that I need from you on details, so I'll keep that.
And that's to buy outright. I don't want a mortgage on it.
That's fine. Right, I shall
That's fine.
I just need to get these sorted. So
Okay.
you can bear with me a few minutes.
Yep.
It's not something that people do every day. So...
Especially not when you're 21. When you live with your mum all your life. Sorry. Oh, see, I like this already.
Needs a bigger mirror.
Yeah.
Even if it's not quite big enough, you're starting to see a style that you
Yeah.
quite like, the simple...
Less is... I like less.
Yeah, so more minimalism. Yeah,
Yeah.
absolutely.
Less is more.
Everybody dreams of having their first house. Everybody dreams of when are they going to be able to drive, what car will they drive, where are they going to be in X amount of years, and everybody dreams of that. So, yes, I did dream of will I ever be able to buy my own house? Yes, I did, will I ever be able to get my own car? And now I'm on to the next step. I'm going to get my own house. I am going to get my own car.
She's got the ability to change her life, which I think is what she wanted to do when she went into that house. She didn't want to be a dental nurse from Bermondsey who was worrying, was she going to pay the electricity, how is her and her mum going to pay the rent that week, and that's what she's achieved out of it. And I think she's going to keep a very level head, because when I met her I thought, you've got far more about you than a lot of the celebrities, frankly, that we meet on a daily basis here.
It's September the 9th, 6 weeks after Big Brother ended. Tonight, Jade will appear on stage alongside established celebrities. She's attending the star-studded TV Quick Awards at the Dorchester Hotel in London.
She coming? Jade from Big Brother's coming. She's here to film her.
It doesn't seem real. The only thing that seems real is that I'm a sleepless nights. That's the only thing that seems real. But it's all, you know, you have a dream, and like every single person has a dream, and whether it's to own their own business one day, or to, I don't know, to be a pop star one day, or to be anything. Everybody has a dream, and you can't go through life without having a dream. And it just feels that I'm just living in my dream for a while, and I'm just waiting for the bubble to just get popped and my dream to end.
TV award quick thing, babe. I'm just about to walk into it. I'm going to really, really go. I'm going to go. Hiya. Thank you. You're welcome. Bye. Jade. Hello. Oh my God.
I'd really love to chat with you, but these people here, probably not the best people to talk in front of. They're all trouble, believe me.
I know.
Jade is to present the award for comedy in front of an audience of stars she idolises.
Ladies and gentlemen, Jade Goody!
Oh my God, I'm so nervous. I don't know, it's just really scary. That's the first big thing I've done in front of all them celebrities. I'm so starstruck. It was a really nice starstruck. EastEnders, come on, how much I love him. I was like, Peggy, oh my God. She's like, oh, we love you. Like, oh. I don't mean Peggy, I mean Barbara. Sorry. Babs. You know, I can call her by her first name. Old friends. Joe Winton, great fan. He's very nice. Gary Lucy, loads of people. But no, it's really nice that these big celebrities, they can look at me and say, you are such a celebrity, you're an icon. It's really sweet.
There's no press beyond this point, guys. She'll probably hate me for saying this because she's having a fantastic time at the moment with all these celebrity parties and showbiz do's, but it doesn't last forever. Your actual shelf life, unless it's handled incredibly cleverly, is much shorter than, say, a pop star's. And my advice to her would be, go to beauty salon school, go and set up your salon, and go and do what your dreams were before you went in the house. Don't try and create yourself into something that you're perhaps not. And just be the only beauty or nail painter in London that arrives driving a Ferrari, and just enjoy it. Go and do your £5,000 PA celebrity appearances in the house if people are daft enough to pay you for that in a year's time. But get yourself back to what your dreams were before.
I'd go back to dental nursing easily, and I'd think, oh my God, I met her. When I watch them on telly, I met her. Oh, it's fine. I'd be fine if it all got to grow for me. But fingers crossed it doesn't. But if it does, I'll be fine.
The press are desperate to find out what the future holds for Jade.
Oops, Daisy!
You've got personal training. Obviously, you've lost some weight as well.
Yeah, that's correct.
How much have you lost?
It's better be telling. We'll soon find out.
And how's the driving lessons going?
I actually can't take none of them yet. It's all secret. Soon will be revealed.
So what can you tell us?
Oh, just about nothing.
I know you know what they're like.
Jade lets nothing slip until she meets up with Coronation Street star Georgia Taylor.
No, but the thing is, what's really good is that Jade went for some screen test, and she's coming in as Toya's long lost sister to do, you know, my Leaving storyline. So it's ace. But it's meant to be top secret.
Just because I'm on Big Brother and I'm a face that everybody knows now, that might lift my feet off the ground, and the reason why is because it's just another mad journey for me to travel through. So everybody's asking me these questions, but I can't tell you because I don't know. It's like, what are you planning to do in like, the next year? I don't know. I just take each day as it comes, and I don't like planning ahead, because if you plan ahead and it doesn't happen, you can be very disappointed. So I like to just wake up and go, oh, look what I'm doing today. That is how I like to live my life, day by day.
Because that's what it was like when you were a child.
Yeah, you never knew it was going to happen. Yeah, I never knew if I was going to wake up one morning, my mum was going to be there. I never knew if I was going to wake up one morning and my dad was going to be, I don't know, if my dad was going to be really ill, or I didn't never know. So you wake up and you see, you go back to sleep, you wake up and you see, and that's what I'm carrying on doing.
She's big brother, don't cry. 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 She's big brother, don't you cry.
I know you know what they're like.
Jade lets nothing slip until she meets up with Coronation Street star Georgia Taylor.
No, but the thing is, what's really good is that Jade went for some screen test, and she's coming in as Toya's long lost sister to do, you know, my Leaving storyline. So it's ace. But it's meant to be top secret.
Just because I'm on Big Brother and I'm a face that everybody knows now, that might lift my feet off the ground, and the reason why is because it's just another mad journey for me to travel through. Just to see what happens out of him. Nothing might happen, but something might happen. And it's just very exciting because you don't know what's happening, and neither do I. So everybody's asking me these questions, but I can't tell you because I don't know. It's like, what are you planning to do in like, the next year? I don't know. I just take each day as it comes, and I've always done that, and I think that's the best way for me to do things. I don't like planning ahead, Because if you plan ahead and it doesn't happen, you can be very disappointed. So I like to just wake up in the morning, oh, look what I'm doing today. That is how I like to live my life, day by day.
Because I suppose you learned that from being a kid, you never really knew that.
You never knew it was going to happen. I never knew if I was going to wake up one morning, my mum was going to be there. I never knew if I was going to wake up one morning and my dad was going to be, I don't know, if my dad was going to be really ill, or I didn't never know. So you wake up and you see, you go back to sleep, you wake up and you see, and that's all I'm carrying on doing.
She's big brother, don't cry. 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 She's big brother, don't cry.